realistic now is the fact we have this global crisis in Egypt. What do you do? I mean, you heard some prior guests, be careful what you wish for, you might get it, and what we're getting potentially from a lot of these protesters is a decidedly more unfriendly view of the United States.
Well, this is a huge, huge issue. I hope Americans aren't looking at this and saying, oh, Egypt, it doesn't matter to me. It does matter to Americans on a number of fronts. It's going to have a direct impact on our economy because oil prices are going to go up. When the Suez Canal is threatened and the potential that we can't move products and services through that canal, that's going to have a global impact. But even more urgently, this could destabilize the Middle East. When you take Egypt, one of two countries that flank Israel, and give it some stability, and now you've got the hostile nations who might see an opening to come in and use this as a time to go after Israel. And
we had
Egypt,
a former hostage, one of the Iranian hostages, saying, you know, this is all in Iran's favor.
It very much is, because it takes the attention away from what Iran is doing and what they want to do. And let's not kid ourselves, Iran's primary target is not Israel, it's the United States. The greatest naivete in America is thinking that the Iranians are primarily after Israel, when that's the little Satan. We're the big Satan. We forget that to our own destruction.
When you look at what we can do, there's talk of, like, you know, pull $1.5 billion of aid from the Egyptians if Mubarak doesn't behave. It could be a moot point. He could be gone anyway. What are our options?
Well, one of the things the President is sending the signal today by even suggesting that we're going to suspend the aid and not having a personal conversation with Mubarak is essentially saying, you're on your own. I mean, he's already said that. That may not be the official diplomatic communication to the Egyptian government, but it is the message to the world that is understood in every capital around the planet, that what we've done is essentially say, gee, whatever happens, happens, and we're not, we're not going to fool with it. Because while we're putting pressure on them to keep the internet alive, what did they do? They shut it down. We asked them not to put the military in the streets. What did they do? They put the military in the streets. They're not paying attention to us, and we clearly aren't standing with them and paying attention to them.
Governor Huckabee, thank you very much.